I feel like we need a drum roll here. She's a Bermudian. She was valedictorian of Warwick Academy's class of 2008 and won the 2008 Bank of Bermuda Foundation Sir Henry Tucker Undergraduate Scholarship. She received her Bachelor of Science honors degree in medical biochemistry from the University of Leicester in 2011. She was then awarded the 2011 Sir Arthur Dudley Sperling Butterfield Postgraduate Scholarship to complete her Doctor of Philosophy in Biochemistry, also at the University of Leicester in 2015. In appreciation of the investment Bermuda made into her education, she founded the Bermuda Principles Foundation, BPF, in 2016 to make a worthwhile contribution to Bermudian society in both the education and science tourism sector. In 2015, she became the youngest full-time lecturer in biomedical and medical sciences at De Montfort University in the UK. In November 2018, she went back into full-time research, working as a research scientist within the Oxford Genomics Center at the University of Oxford. In April 2020, called by the Bermuda government, she came back to Bermuda to expand testing capacity for COVID-19. She was successful in creating the new government lab, MDL, which allowed for wider community testing, opening back up the economy, and reopening of the airport and tourism sector. For this work, she was granted a Queen's Certificate and Badge of Honor in November 2020, and for her contribution to the Bermuda pandemic response. She held the post of Science Advisor to the Premier and Laboratory Director of MDL until January 2022. Currently, she is focused on ensuring Bermuda's science reputation is sustained beyond COVID-19 and that the research culture the pandemic has fostered amongst healthcare professionals and within the general public is harnessed for a healthier Bermuda of the future. It is Carika and my great pleasure to announce this year's Woman of the Year, Dr. Carika Weldon.
Good afternoon, Bermuda! It feels really nice to be outside. I have to say it was a bit emotional hearing all that, to be honest. It kind of feels like a whirlwind. I'm sure you can agree it's been something of the last 2 years, but we've made it through. And you know I'm a scientist, so I have to say, when it comes to women, the only difference genetically between women and men is 1 out of 46 chromosomes. That's it. You know I had to. We have 2 X's and they have an X and a Y, and that's it. So there's no basis for any bias, any discrimination, any difference in pay, any difference in expectation in terms of what we can do. There's no difference. There's no basis for it. And I know we always want to say, you know, we want to pull up our women and inspire them to do better. We are better. We have done it already. We've proven that. The amount of women leaders during this pandemic in Bermuda, I think may even outweigh the men. We have been in leadership positions to get us through this, and that is just who we are. I think another thing that I want to touch on is we are emotional, right? That's fine. I know I'm very emotional, but it translates into our passion and to what drives us. It's not a tool to be used against us. It's a tool that helps us to do what we need to do. And I know sometimes we want to be able to put everyone else first, and we feel like we have to put our children and our family and our colleagues and everyone else. before us, but we cannot keep going if we don't take care of ourselves. Okay? So self-care, I know, is another theme of this International Women's Day. Make sure you take care of yourself, your health, your mental health, your physical health, your emotional health, everything. Because we can't keep giving as we want to if we're burnt out. So happy and cheerful, Bermudaful International Women's Day from me. Thank you so much.